What's up? It's Frank Bland, Everything Black. Uh, just want to discuss a few things um, dealing with this thing called network marketing. Um, it's a way to produce what we call residual income. No matter what you do, if you're not networking, if you're not creating a network of people that buy things from you or conversate with you or teach you how to grow something basically from nothing, um, you're not going to be worth anything of value if you don't create it. Um, you can work a job, but on a job, you have to always come back. You have to spend so many hours and so much time, and then you have to repeat that until you know you're done, which means until you retire. And when you retire, you have nothing coming in but a Social Security check. Um, my what I'm trying to do is create something for you before that time comes. But it's going to take you willing to learn or develop the skill, to reach out and conversate with a person and let them know how important it is to have a thing called residual income. Residual income is receiving money without you working for it or doing a job one time and it's being repeated by somebody you taught or referred to do the job or to do the business. Um, for about $31.25 a week, you can start a business. And a business is only bringing clients to a company or referring a person to a company. And they purchase something and you give them something. When they purchase something, the company gives you back something after that purchase of that person you referred to the company. And this goes on and on until death. If the person enjoys your product and it lasts to death, it'll be there to death. And even after you're gone, this money still is being purchased through somebody they referred to the company. So this never stops. So that's what I'm trying to get friends of mine involved in. Um, when you go to your job, you're gonna probably work 40 years and retire with half the pay. So if you make 100,000 per year, you're gonna end up with 50,000 retirement money. If you make 50,000 a year, you're gonna end up retiring with 25,000 per year to live off of in retirement. But to be happy in America, you need to be making $120,000. That's pure research. The company is called PEW Research. Look it up. This is the amount of money you need to be happy in America, which is about $10,000 a month. If you're nowhere close to that, that's where network marketing come in. Network marketing helps you reach that pivotal part of monies that you can't just split yourself up into 20 people and get. You can't split yourself up into 20 jobs. The average person can probably work 2 jobs. That's about it. After that, you got to find something different. I used to do um, detail work on the side, cleaning cars. Um, I used to do shit, Uber. that type of stuff. On the weeks, on the days I was off. On the average, I did about 200 to 350 a day. But sometimes it took me 8 hours. Sometimes it took me 11 hours. To do that in one day, and you putting a lot of wear and tear on your car. But that little gig was bringing me probably say $600 a week or more, depending on if I worked the whole week or not. But on average, I would do probably an extra 1,000 to 2,000 a month. If I worked a full week at it, 1 month or so. Probably more than that if I worked a full week, but it was just a couple of days. So I'm just averaging, 2,000 a month. I think that whole year I did a little over 20, but 1,000 that year. So what I'm saying is I had to split myself up into two people. But with network marketing, all I do is refer somebody. And if I refer 10 people or so, I get a good little monthly income of, extra 8 here and there, could, as I keep doing it, it doubles and it quadruples eventually. So it's like buying a stock and you're using dollar cost average, which I'm going to show a little video on some of this stuff. Let me show you something about dollar cost averaging right now. Let's look at a video on that. Let me see where it is. Let me look at this right here. Let's see if this is the one I want to talk about. Let's see. What is this? Oh, this is the average salary in the United States. Let's look at it.
Can you guess the average salary by age?
Okay, yeah, why not?
So this is in the USA.
Okay.
So 25 years old.
25 years old. Let's go with, that's kind of fresh out of college, just a few years. Let's go with 60. Oh, you know what? 45,000.
Usually intro jobs. You're pretty close. The median is 40,000. The average salary for a 25-year-old is $49,814.
That was a very good guess by me.
Very good guess.
That one.
Around 50 grand.
It's my corporate side that went higher at first.
What about a 35-year-old?
35-year-old, I feel like you're more established. You might be managing a few people.
That's your age now, so.
No, that's not how old I am. I'm just not that. I need to get rid of the hair, though. It's over.
What is the average salary for a 35-year-old?
Average salary for 35. Let's go 100K. Why not? No, that's way too high. No, let's go 70,000.
The median is 60K. The average is $84,002.
Yeah, I'm skewing because we live in New Jersey, and then I'm also like, in the corporate mindset.
What
it's
about
fine.
45 years old?
45 years old. Again, you should be in a more established role. You're advancing in your career. Let's go 90,000.
The median is $60,002. The average is $85,450. Only $1,400 more than 35 years.
So people they remain stagnant.
But what about 55 years old?
55. Again, I think it actually goes down. I think you become less valuable. I'm going to go 65,000. We're going back down. I'm wrong. That was a bad guess.
Okay, the median is $60,050. The average is $84,737. So $1,000 less.
Yeah. Okay. So it did go down.
It's around the same though. And last one. What about 65 years old?
Yeah, you're going down to like 35,000. You should be retired.
The median's $57,668. The average is $90,170 salary.
65 years old. Listen, we live in a new world. That's retired on a golf course at some point.
I think that they're just putting in the stats of people that have jobs at 65.
That's completely fair.
Can you guess the average salary by age?
Okay. Yeah, why not?
So this is in the USA.
Okay.
So 25 years old.
So I just wanted y'all to see that. So let me bag it up here where y'all can see all the numbers on there. God dang it.
25 years old. Let's go with, I mean, that's kind of fresh out of college, just a few years. Let's go with 60. Oh, you know what? 45,000.
Usually intro jobs. You're pretty close. The $60,002. The average is 80.
Become less valuable. I'm going to go 65,000. We're going
This 84,737.
You should be retired.
The median's 57,668. The average is $90,170 salary.
65.
So, as y'all can see, at 25 years of age, you know, that's you first getting into, you probably just maybe learned the ups and downs of working, being employed and being unemployed at 25. 35, you start to take things a little serious. So you're doing anywhere from 60 grand to 84,000. At 45, you know, you're real serious about trying to grind. So you move up to from 60 to about 85. At 55, you're looking at anywhere from 60 to 84,000. And then at 65, you know, things start to slow down. So you're doing around 90,000. Unfortunately for me, I've done better than the average right there. So, but that's not to say nothing. I had to work for that stuff. I don't have any residual coming in. So, I mean, now I'm getting started with it, but just looking at that, you don't get anywhere, you know. Once this person at 65 stop working, that 90,000 is going down around 40,000 because that's probably what his Social Security check might be. So he's living off half his income that he worked most his whole life for. So now you know, if we catch you early at 25, you start doing this network marketing thing, you know, by the time you're 35, you're pretty much done. If you put work in, you're pretty much done at 35. A good 10 years of network marketing, you're done. Okay? You don't have to worry about this 85, this 84, this 90. You'll probably be up around in the 250 to top, you know, 400,000, maybe $1 million everybody in 10 years of network marketing. So I'm just saying, you got to start this residual income. And no, it can't get no worse if you start it. And you started with what I call dollar cost average. Okay. We're going to go back. We're going to get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of that. And we're going to go over here and grab another one. I want you to understand this thing called Rule 72. This is explained to y'all real quick. I really don't have time to even do this video, but I'm doing it because I've been promising people I get it done. But it's going to be in the more detail with the group I'm in.
So you've got a chunk of change, and you're smart enough. So you put your money into an account that gains compound interest. So how long does it take for your money to double in that account? Well, to find this out, you need two things: your balance and your interest rate. Now, like most things, there's an easy way to find your answer and a hard way. The hard way involves taking the logarithm base 10 of 2 as in 2 times our balance, over the logarithm base 10 of 1 plus our interest rate. Since most of us don't have bionic brains, we can't really do this math in our heads. But our friend Larry is here, and he's going to give it his best shot. We'll get back to him later. Luckily, there's a simple way to approximate how long it takes for your money to double in a compound interest account. It's called the Rule of 72. How does it work? It's surprisingly simple. All you do is take the number 72 and divide it by your interest rate. That's it. It's that easy. The number you get equals the number of years it's going to take to double your money. So let's try it out. Say you have $5,000 in your account earning 4% interest. Now take that magical number 72, take your interest rate of 4%, pull out your phone, text your second grade cousin, and ask him how many times 4 goes into 72. He's a bright kid, so he'll tell you the answer is 18. And you'll tell him that he just helped you learn that it will take 18 years for your initial $5,000 to double into $10,000. Let's check in on Larry. That's very nice, Larry. Luckily, with the rule of 72, there's no need to ever use the hard way. Using the rule of 72, we can easily see how small changes in interest rate can make a huge difference in our earning potential. A 29-year-old earning 4% compounding interest can expect his account to double twice by the time he's 65. At 8%, it doubles 4 times. At 12%, it doubles 8 times. So by doubling your interest rate from 4% to 8%, you actually quadruple your money. And by tripling your rate from 4% to 12%, you 16-tuple your money. Is that a word? It is now. Interest rates matter. The rule of 72 helps us understand just how much they matter. So how many doubling periods does your nest egg have before you retire? Now you know the easy way to find out.
So you can understand the rule of 72. You just take whatever your balance is divided by the interest rate. And it tells you how long it takes your money to grow. All right. So you have to look at that in network marketing as each person you refer to the business you're doing is like a stock, because you get paid when they do what you done for them. When they go find somebody to do what you just taught them, your money starts to grow real quick. Just like catching a stock at its lowest value. When you get that first person, that's the stock at its lowest value, which is you. When you get that 1 through 5 persons, you'll see your stock starts to grow. And if somebody leaves, you'll see your stock start to go down. But if you keep increasing yourself, 5, 10, 15, 20 people average per week, per month, you'll see your stock and the business start to grow up. You will see your real network. See, a job can't give you your real network, but a network marketing business can. It'll tell you exactly what you work. Every week you can go and see what you did, and that tells you how much you're worth. So if you did nothing, you're worth nothing. You're worth 0. If you went out there and gave it your best, and you came up with 5 to 10 people averaging per week, you'll see your actual net worth. And from there, it goes upward, as long as you put in the work. Okay, and most of the work is just talking. All you're doing is conversating with a person and finding out what they want, and you show them how they're going to get it working with you. That's all you do. Okay, the next thing I want to show is, I'm going to get off, stop the screen, and go back over here. This is the last point I'm going to make. Let's just let it be explained how it worked, okay? And let me talk about the stock market type thing right quick. I'm gonna show a video on that, and then we will
upward motion.
Do something
in a
else.
bull market. There's going to be ups and downs along the way, but the general direction of a bull market is
in a bull market. Okay?
A bull market can last for a few months or for many years.
Okay.
The average bull market lasts for 3 to 4 years. During a bull market, most investors are making money. That's because on average, stocks gain 110% during a bull market. A bull market is good times, and that's why people love it. Everyday investors enjoy watching their account values go up, and it's a great time all around. A bull market can be triggered by various factors, such as a booming economy or easing. Number 2 is quantitative easing, also abbreviated as QE. This is when the Federal Reserve is printing money, which causes inflation. When you have high inflation, most things will go up in price, including stocks in the stock markets. So stock prices tend to go up during quantitative easing.
I don't know why I can't.
That's just because there's simply more money in the economy.
Give me a second. Let's try to go back up here and get it again. Oh, I see why I can't hit it.
Bear market lasts for 9 months. Should know. So let's just jump right into this. Starting off with number one is a bull market. When the stock market is going up, people call it a bull market. That's because a bull thrusts its horns in an upward motion. In a bull market, there's going to be ups and downs along the way, but the general direction of a bull market is up. A bull market can last for a few months or for many years. The average bull market lasts for 3 to 4 years. During a bull market, most investors are making money. That's because on average, stocks gain 110% during a bull market. A bull market is good times, and that's why people love it. Everyday investors enjoy watching their account values go up, and it's a great time all around. A bull market can be triggered by various factors, such as a booming economy or quantitative easing. Number two is quantitative easing, also abbreviated as QE. This is when the Federal Reserve is printing money, which causes inflation. When you have high inflation, most things will go up in price, including stocks in the stock markets. So stock prices tend to go up during quantitative easing. That's just because there's simply more money in the economy. All that newly printed money, it needs to go somewhere. And a lot of that money finds its way into the stock market, driving up the price of stocks. Number three is a bear market. When the stock market is going down, people call it a bear market. That's because a bear swipes its claws in a downward motion. People use the term bear market when the stock market has fallen at least 20% from its peak. The average bear market lasts for 9 months. On average, you can expect the stock market to fall by 36%. Therefore, you can understand why most investors do not enjoy a bear market. Number four, shorting. When the stock market is going down, not everyone is going to be sad though, because in the stock market, you can make money by betting that stocks will fall in price. In the stock market, most investors make money by buying a stock at a low price and then selling it at a higher price. You buy low and you sell high. However, you can switch the order around. You can sell high and then buy low. You're doing the same thing, just in the reverse order. Therefore, when you're shorting a stock, you're hoping that the stock goes down in price. If you want to make money shorting a stock, then you should be searching for companies that have a very bad future ahead of them. This could be bad management, a dying industry, a product or service that was just a fad, too much debt, competitors that are out competing them, etc. When you're looking to short a stock, you want to make sure that they're as bad as they come. The more terrible, the better. Number five, quantitative tightening. We spoke about how quantitative easing is money printing. Quantitative tightening is the very opposite of that. When the Federal Reserve prints money, that's quantitative easing. When the Federal Reserve takes that money back, that's quantitative tightening. Quantitative tightening tends to be harmful to the stock markets. If the Federal Reserve is pulling money out of the economy, there's going to be less money to go around. If there's less money to go around, there's going to be less money in the stock markets. This means that the price of stocks will generally go down.
And just wanted to show y'all just a few minutes of that. So when that stock is going down like that, sometimes that's the best time to buy, when it's dipping. And you let it go ahead and dip and dip and dip, you hold. And when it hits that rock bottom, you'll know, hey, it's time to buy in now, because this thing is finna shoot back up. It already hit the bottom. What happened when you hit the bottom? Yeah, you got to go back up now. So that's all that's pretty much saying. And let me close this out, and I want to hurry up and get to this other part before the end of the
It's pretty straightforward. Quantitative easing pushes the stock market up.
Okay. So let's close that out. And let's get over here to the next one, the last part. Why we should do network marketing. Let me scoot this up. I hope I don't scoot past the part I need y'all to hear. Let's see.
Do you want this product? Do you want this service? Do you want this offer? Do you want this business? They say yes, great, they join the network. The second part is marketing. Now, marketing is one of the most important skills. Along with sales, marketing is one of the most important skills now, especially on social media, to be able to build a brand. Because if you know how to market, you know how to get your content in front of people. Creating content is a skill. Marketing that content to another network, known as the social media network, is another skill. When you can build a network of people who can market a product, service, offer, or opportunity, then you can build a big network marketing empire. But I will say that just because network marketing is an income opportunity, it doesn't mean that the money is what it's all about. In fact, I always say that I got started in network marketing to make the money, but I stayed in network marketing for the people who I meet and the person who I became. Network marketing is much more than an income opportunity. Is a personal development experience. It's a way to meet people. It's a way to open your mind to completely new possibilities. Now, why is network marketing different from traditional marketing? Well, traditional marketing, let's say a company X, right? We're just going to call it Company X right now. It's got a cool logo. It's amazing. Company X decides that they want to sell a product, in this case, a pen. So what they do is they decide, right, we need to advertise. We need to market this pen. And what we're going to do is we're going to go onto billboards. We're going to get like advertisements in the subway. We're going to put Facebook ads out. So they basically spend all of their marketing budget getting this product in the face and the eyes of other people. And it works really, really well for products like pens and cars and things like that, because it's kind of obvious. You buy the product, you twist it, whoops, I nearly broke it, went the other way around, and then you draw. Simple, right? That's it. However, because network marketing products are usually a transformational product, like a skincare product, a health and wellness product, a travel platform, a financial education thing, an insurance thing, a utility thing, it requires a lot of customer care. So what network marketing companies do, they say, right, instead of taking the marketing budget and marketing the pen through billboards, newspaper, Facebook ads, instead of doing that, we will give our marketing budget, and by the way, and run the risk of it not working, paying millions of dollars in ads and people not buying it. Instead, we're going to take a percentage of our revenue and we're going to pay that out to our network of distributors. Now, the network of distributors, they're rewarded on production. So if they sell 5 pens, they're going to get a percentage of that overall volume. If they build a network of 1,000 people who sell 5,000 pens in a month, they're going to get a percentage from the company as a thank you. Hey, without you, we wouldn't have sold 5,000 pens. Here's your reward as a result. So they take their marketing budget and they give it to people. But here's the thing, because the customer care is usually much bigger in network marketing companies, they like to do that, not just to reward people, but they also then know that Bob is most likely going to tell Mary what she needs to do with the product. Now, pen's a bad example, but hey, when the product arrives, you need to call me so I can give you instructions. Right, step 1, tear the package off. Step 2, pour the powder into a water. Step 3, shake it for 15 seconds. Step 4, drink it. Step 5, let me know how it tastes. Let me know how you feel. Keep going. 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Follow the program and XYZ. Okay? That's what's different from the traditional to network marketing. So here's the really cool thing. Network marketing is a nearly $200 billion a year industry. That's bigger than the movie industry, NFL. Like it's bigger than so many industries. You wouldn't quite believe how big it is. But the great thing is there are so many different types. There are literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of companies. I believe over 100 network marketing companies do over $100 million in revenue every year. There are skincare companies, health and wellness companies, cosmetic companies, travel companies, coffee-based companies, insurance companies, utility companies, financial education companies. There are companies in the crypto space. There are companies literally all over almost all sectors. But remember, mainly because when the customer care is bigger, that's where an opportunity for a network marketing company can really thrive. So if you're in network marketing, one of the great things to do, especially, is to establish, do you have a passion for that, that product? Do you have a passion for that company? Do you have a passion for that opportunity? Do you have a passion for the people involved, for the system? If you're not in network marketing, then you go, you know what? I really like looking after myself, so maybe health and wellness for you. You know what? I really like my skin, so your skincare company is for you, right? Maybe you're like, I just love to travel the world. A travel company is for you. So
what he's saying is basically what you commonly do every day that you enjoy doing is the industry you should pick. So if you will, you can see on the board there my you can see my ticker. That's me asking for fair use with Facebook, YouTube, and you can see my phone number there. Let me make the screen bigger. Well, let me bring it back down because I want to add a little music in here. Give me 1 second. Got the music going. Let me go back up here and scroll out bigger. You can see my name and everything at the bottom screen. My little travel company I do. You can see that. You can see my Cash App, Facebook. You can see my company that I do. You can see concert tickets and get them through me. You can always go there, get them tickets to the concert. And also you can see some of the meets that I provide through my business. You go check on the different types of steaks out there that I will start occasionally selling. Let me make the screen bigger so you can see that. Y'all see it. RiverbendRanchSteaks.com/Frank Blank. Go over there and check that out. But what I'm saying, you're gonna need residual income. You're gonna need it. I don't care where you work today. I don't care how much money you're making today. If you don't have residual income at the end of the day, your network market, your net worth is not that much. Your network marketing is your net worth. If you have zero, then that's what it is. So it's all about building. Even in the stock market, it's about building. Buying, like the dude said, 10 different stocks. Don't just go get one. Buy you 10 different stocks and then build from there so that all your money won't be in one. Now, there's a thing I like called index funds. I love index funds. So you can go look that up and figure out which one you want. If you want to talk to me about it, you can hit me up. I do that stuff in private, not, and I'm not a stockbroker or anything either. I'll just make suggestions. You can make your own choices from there. Anyway, thank you for joining me. It's very important that you get the residual income started immediately, right now, today. With me for about $31 a week, you in, which is about $125 a month. That's your average dollar cost average. It's your dollar cost average, or your average dollar cost, or your dollar cost average. You know what I'm saying? So, get with me, Let me put my phone number back on there. Bring the screen up. Y'all give me a call if y'all want to get involved in starting your residual income. Give me a call or give the person that, shared this video with you. Give them a call. And let's get it popping. Let's get your income up to around 10 grand a month. It take a minute, but we're going to work on it. First, let's do the first 1,000 a month. Let's do that. Let's work on the first $1,000 a month for you. That will come in every month. Let's get started. My phone number at the bottom of the screen. And talk. Get this thing popping. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. And see y'all on the next video. Like, subscribe, and subscribe on YouTube or Facebook. Give me some stars on Facebook when y'all see my video. But come to YouTube and watch the videos, like, and subscribe. I will continue until all those residual incomes hit my